Yeah, well, obviously very disappointing result. A bit, the way I just talked to the guys in there, it's like Jekyll and Hyde. We did ever so well, I thought, last week, and seemed like we were doing okay today. Not playing particularly well, but doing okay in our game. And then, the goal kind of basically killed us. And the second one was, I haven't seen it on tape, but it didn't look very good from where I was sitting. And basically the game's over at that point once it goes to 2. So it was a tough one for us.
Is this still a matter of confidence?
I don't think so. I mean, if you're a professional soccer player, you got to be able to go through anything. If you're not playing particularly well, get yourself out of it because no one else is going to do it. Confidence is the word, and I think I've said this before to you, is sometimes lack of confidence. It looks like you're not trying because you're scared to kind of go somewhere where you're not sure about where to go and how to get on the ball and all the things. It looked like we were a little tentative in our play. But again, first half we had pretty good chances. They had a couple of, here and there. But you look at the scoreline, it looks like we're murdered, but up into the goal is an even game. I think that they're a team that just grinds it through and looks to capitalise on their chances, and they did, and we didn't basically.
Looking at the pregame press, the Columbus players were making a lot about how this stadium isn't really familiar to either one of you, so this was kind of in effect an away game for you guys. Did that play into things, do you think?
I don't know, maybe, still a soccer field that we've got to play on in our area. It's not Buckshore, but we've won in Oakland, but we've lost the first 2 there as well, so when we played there, I think. That's not an excuse to why we lost the game, though, I don't think. Maybe we just kind of froze a little bit on not a big occasion, but the big crowd, and didn't quite play our game, and then the goals kind of took the wind out of our sail, the first one, and I think the second one was a real poor one for us.
Obviously, their 2 substitutes played a huge role in the first goal. I mean, was there any confusion at all about who was supposed to pick up who, or?
No. Well, it's just it was in run of play, it was in set play. So I think Rogers headed it back. I think, and Marino scored. No, it's just general play that we, no matter who's in those areas, we should be able to figure out who's. And it's not man-to-man marking at all. It's about being in the areas and attacking the ball. And I think I haven't seen it, but it looked like Andre Luis just got under the ball a little bit, and it landed perfect for Moreno where he was. And sometimes it happens in games. Last week it didn't, and this week, that happens to us, and it goes in, and it just takes the wind out of us.
Frank, what does this do for the rest of the season with this one game down?
Well, like we will say, we've got to keep going. Got to make sure that we, don't completely just fold under. I think that we took 2 steps forward, if you like, with the DC and the Seattle games, and then we take, basically 2 back to where we started, kind of thing. With this result, I don't think it was a 3-0 game, but it is. It's in the standings, so that's disappointing for us. But we can't just bow our heads and quit. I don't think that the players are going to do that. They're very disappointed in there, but for me, we just got to keep going and again, never give up until it's too late. But we need to win a lot of games now, obviously.
Your new center mid's a couple games under their belt. How are
they doing? I felt a little better last week than this. But we kind of run out of steam a little bit. Had a lot of running to do out there, but they did okay. Yeah, it wasn't an easy game. I didn't think. I think they bypassed the midfield quite a bit to the front man early, and we didn't play particularly well. They pressured us so we couldn't play out of the back and get the ball. So it was a bit of a. I thought it wasn't a great game of football by both sides, but obviously the attacking third, they were dynamic and took their chances. But they did okay.
Frank, what do you say to get the guys ready for the rest of the season after such a topsy-turvy last couple weeks?
Again, for me, it's trying to stay positive and make sure that they don't just give up on the season. although it's a mountain climb, in this one, you got to keep going. You can't, and look forward to the start of next year if it gets beyond us. But we've got to make sure that we don't quit, because you can win a lot of games in this league. We haven't won many, but you can go on a run in this league to get yourself back in it. So we're gonna, next home game is in Kansas City. Just try to get a full 3 points out of that, and just keep plowing on.